Hello everyone. I'm just trying to get situated here and get all the things ready. How is everybody? Start jumping in and say hi when you get here. I'm trying to log into my computer so I can see the comments. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Margaret. Did you get the notice that I was coming on early? I'm glad you did. Oh, this is the wrong one, but just so I have it here in front of me. How you doing? See, I'm just logging in here. Today's event is I forgot my paper at work, so I'm just gonna have to remember what the event is. It's Scarecrows, or Cornfields and Scarecrows, and so that's what we're doing tonight. And I have all these print-offs because I just Google searched some pictures, and I wish I would have pulled them out before I came live, but bear with me just a second, friends. I'm so sorry. I'll find what I'm looking for here in just a second. So, so I found the picture that I wanted to use, and then I cropped it. Yeah, here it is. I cropped it, so I'm gonna have to cut it and then stick it together. And I got all these things. You know, I live in, I'm gonna get my glue gun going because I'm gonna need it. And I live in Indiana, so I have like tons and tons of cornfields around me, and I just wanted to like stop and pick some corn husks from the corn stalks that's around me, but then I was scared to do that because I didn't want some, because like the cornfields are in the middle of houses and stuff. Hello, 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 Miss Sandie. How are you? So I'm hoping that I can get this cut out good and can get it back together, because doing these it's like a puzzle, but I don't want the lines to show, you know what I mean? How is everyone? Thank you for scattering the buttons, Miss Lou. Thank you, Miss Melanie. How has everybody been today? I want to thank everyone for joining me here at the AIC event going on today. This is the Cornfields and Crows event, hosted by Miss Melanie from Be the Light by Melanie, Miss Shannen by Sugar Snob at Sugar Snob Designs. Let's see. Miss Sandie from Glitzy Glam Cockney Crafter, and Miss Erin from Erin's Crafty Delights, and Mr. Nicholas. And up before me was Miss Sweet Gisele from Your Craft Cottage. And After Me is Nobody. I like that. Being the last one. I missed the first few creators from today's list. And I was gonna make a copy of everyone that has been on live today, but I didn't get to do that before I left work, and I always make a copy of the credits that's in the description, and I always make a copy of it, and I forgot to grab it off the printer before I left work. Okay, so I have this cut all out, and I'm gonna put my little doodads to the side for a moment. I don't know, some of you guys might remember this frame. I was gonna use it. It's like a golf thing I found at I got it from a Goodwill. I don't know how long ago, but I added this wood you bend around the edges, and then I ended up not liking the corners of it. So I ended up not using it for a project, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it for this project because we're gonna paint it, and I'm gonna try to find my my rub and buff. I usually just throw my stuff. Here it is. I have this is metallic antique gold is what it is. So I have that. I'm going to this is old and gray barnwood patina that I'm gonna put on here, but first I'm gonna put some black on it or something. Weathered chocolate. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'll just use this prairie gray. I thought I had a dark color. I just had all my colors out not too long ago. This one will be all right, I guess, unless I dark and decrepit. Nope, I'm just gonna use this gray. I thought I had like a black color, but I get all my and I haven't even used this one yet. It's brand new. The lady I get this from is Lori at miltonsdaughter.com, and she's really sweet, and but she's out of New York, so I get all my paint mailed to me. So and I don't know why I don't order in the summer, but normally it's through the winter, the middle of winter, and she doesn't want it to like freeze or anything or get messed up, so she makes sure she tapes the lids all down secure. So Miss Sandie, I did not yet because I was going to change the hair on it, and I just picked up some more raffia today. Remember, I have it laying right here. Remember the hair? I wanted to change it. I got some raffia, so I'm going to change it. So I can do that. I can do that tonight and take a picture if you still need, or I can fix it tonight and change or take a picture of it if you. I'm really bad about doing that. I don't think I've taken a picture of any of my crafts that I've done for. So you'll have to forgive me. But if you still need a picture, I can do that for you. Just let me know. So I'm going to grab a paintbrush, y'all. And I really only need to paint the, well, I'm going to paint the whole thing because it's dusty. I'm going to paint the whole thing because I don't want this wording stuff to show through the just show through the paper. And this woodgie bend is paintable, so I'm just going to paint right over this stuff. And this is actually the first time I've ever used it. And I got mine from Amazon, but I'm not sure if woodgie bend, I think you can just go to woodgiebend.com. Maybe. I don't think it's like a party type of company. Like Chalk Couture or whatever. I don't think it's like that. But I got mine off of Amazon, so that's where this came from. Do you? Oh, okay. I'll get you a picture then. Hi, Miss Jackie. How are you? Thank you for hopping in. This is the Adventures in Crafting group event. Cornfields and Crows. And for the past 2 weeks, I've been driving past cornfields thinking I should stop and get some of those corn husks. I don't know if I would get in trouble for pulling off a few corn husks. But I chickened out and I ended up going to Michael's after work today. And they did not have just corn husks, so I had to get the whole corn and everything. And but I don't know that I want to use. I'll show you what I have and let you guys decide, because I had I've never made them before, but I was thinking about making some corn out of like beads and then painting them. But there's this one piece of corn that's not too big, so I might be able to just use that, but I'll let y'all decide. I might have to put 2 coats of this paint on, because the green, I think, is showing through. How has everybody been? Did you guys have a good Wednesday? You're cold now. Oh. I'm usually cold all the time, but I'm not too bad right now. I'm comfortable. All right, so I've got almost this whole thing covered. Almost. And I might paint it later, but for now I'm not going to worry about the outside of the frame. I can always paint it later. I just want to get a coat on here, and then I'll dry it and put another coat on. The hardest part of this project is putting the paint on, really, because everything else is just gluing. Yeah, this is going to have, definitely the inside is going to have a second coat, because I can still see the wording through this paint. Yes, Miss Melanie, that's pretty much what I want to do, but I have, I just have wire, and then I just got some natural colored beads that I was going to paint to look like Indian corn, kind of. I really don't know how to do that either. Just blob on different colors, I guess. But I can show you the corn that I got. I got this corn, and I was gonna, if I do the beads, I'm just gonna take some of these off, like one off of each one. But these are the pieces, but I thought I could probably use this one. Maybe use that one and do a bead one, maybe. I don't know, but let's dry this real quick. Thank you, Miss Sandie. Well, I did it a couple years ago. It took like 4 months to sand and paint the wood. I painted the wood before I put it up. And then it only took like a day to put it up. This paint, it's darker when it's wet and it lightens up when it dries. It's the DIY Design Diary paint. Okay, it's almost all dry, but it's this label, the DIY paint. It's the one I like using. I'm gonna go ahead and put a second coat on here. I want to thank y'all for having me today. Thank you. I love it. It's made out of old pallets. I had my son in I don't know if you guys know, but I lost my son-in-law in a car accident last November, the day before Thanksgiving, and that year that I did this, I had him over here taking all the pallets apart for me. All right, so all right, I'm just getting the second coat on here. Yeah, you have to have patience to do that kind of work, I guess. Everybody kept asking me why I didn't use a planer to just take to get it ready or whatever, and I wanted that old look. I didn't want it like down to bare wood or whatever. Okay, I'm about done with the edge of this. Now I'm going to do the center again. Hi, Miss Kabokies. Thank you for doing the hokey pokey. I appreciate that. I thought this would be an interesting craft to do. So, but I am thankful that I was able to come on at 8 instead of 9, because that's a little late for me with my narcolepsy. I get really tired at night around 9 o'clock. So, but I really wanted to do this craft, so I'm glad I'm here. And I think the second coat is going to do it, so that's good. Okay, I'm just going to dry this really good now. And then we'll start getting it together. Oh, yeah, Miss Sandie, yeah. Oh, thank you, Miss Melanie. I appreciate y'all letting me. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do now is, let's see, what I'm going to have to do now is figure out this. Oh no. Oh. I was afraid it was too small. Okay, so let me see here. I think I'm going to just take off the bottom here. I want to keep these two little birds that's on this one side. And I cannot cut straight. Let me see if I can use this thing. I'm not good at using this either, but I want it to be straight, so and half of my barn's going to be gone, but I think it'll still be okay. I should have probably did this side first. Okay, now I think that's gonna look okay. Now it's just getting this lined up. Okay, let me see if I can do that again. What? Oh, yeah. That's okay, Miss Melanie. Let's see here. have to take, I'm not going to take any more than that off yet. I'm going to see. See how that did. Well, I need to see if I have another one of those because I took too much off. Dag nabbit. No. I have a feeling I didn't print this one right. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this done quickly. Quickly. I messed this one up too, dang it. Oh my goodness. I should have known better than to do something like this because I cannot line anything up to save my life. Or I should have made more than one copy. Seems like I have a lot of copies of the top part, but for some reason, that's the top part. Well, I'm just going to have to make it work. I'm looking for the side piece from this over here. Okay, I think I found a sorry y'all, I think I figured it out. Okay, so I'm done with this paint. I'm going to go ahead and get it out of my way. Sorry that took me a minute. Hey, Miss Kay. Hey, Miss Nancy. Sorry if I missed anyone coming in. I had a moment there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use Mod Podge to put these down. And I need to remember that oh man, that little piece just got blown away. Are you kidding me? That little piece with the little piece I just cut, I don't know what happened to it. Let's try this again. It's not. Okay, Let me get myself together here. I'm sorry. I'm losing my train of thought because this didn't work out for me. Oh, thank you, Miss Melanie. You're so sweet. Okay, I'm just using this antique Mod Podge, and I don't know why, to be honest, that I'm wasting this one because I'm not gonna... Should I put it? I don't know if I should put it down on the top or not, because I'm gonna be crackling it. Does anybody know if I should do that? I've never used the thin line crackle before, and that's what I'm gonna put over the top of this. This is a thin line crackle. So, should I use, should I cover Mod Podge over the top of this, you think? Oh, thank you, Miss Sandie. And again, this is the AIC event, Cornfields and Crows. If you are not a member of the Adventures in Crafting group, you're more than welcome to join that. The link is in my description. And if you are a crafter yourself and would like to be a presenter with us, then you're more than welcome to reach out. And the link for that is in the description as well. And before me was the sweet Gisele from Your Craft Cottage. She has been on for a long time crafting, and I was gonna make a list of who all was on today, and I forgot, so I apologize. I will read that, but as I go ahead and put the Mod Podge over the top of this anyways, I am getting wrinkles, which I don't really care about the wrinkles, but I like the old rusty stuff. But let's get this little piece on here before I lose it again. Trying to line it up. This piece is not lining up for me. Oh my goodness. I may just have to cover that up. I'm not going to worry about putting anything over it. Let me see here. It just says apply over an acrylic painted surface, can also be antiqued for old world crackle effect. Well, I painted Mod Podge on it, so it says apply one heavy coat over a painted surface, dries clear in 2 to 4 hours. Okay, so apparently I have to do it thin because I want the thin cracks. And it says it'll dry in 2 to 3 hours, but I want it, I'm going to use the heat gun so it'll crackle right away. Usually, I thought the heat gun would take the wrinkles out of the... Whoops. I feel like something wet just fell over. Okay, so I'm gonna try something. This is... We're gonna learn together, I guess, on this because I... don't really know much about it. This is the Deco Art Americana One-Step Crackle. I got it from Amazon. I'm glad I'm a one-step girl. The easier the better. So I'm just gonna put thin. I'm gonna put this on thin, hopefully. Because I would imagine that this would be fine because if you just want a picture you have to look old, you know what I mean? Like vintage or whatever, you're going to want that crackle effect on it, and you shouldn't have to actually paint over it, I wouldn't think. So we're gonna see, I guess. If it works, it works. If it don't, then I'm the one that messed up with it, not y'all. So I hope I got it all covered. Okay, I'm just gonna try to dry this and see if it starts crackling. I can't tell if this heat gun is doing anything. I cannot tell, but that's what we have so far. I'm gonna go ahead and put this old and gray. I'm gonna put that on next, and then I'll set this out of the way, and then we'll get started on the corn. Oh my goodness. I got it. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness, what is under here? I've got stuff under my paper. Hi, Miss Mona. How are ya? Okay, now this I'm just gonna put on, and then we're gonna wipe this back off. And I might end up adding some dark and decrepit on here too. It just depends on how this looks after when I get it on here. I know, I'm sorry, I'm so slow. I don't know. I got 10 minutes left. I may not get this done. I may have to finish it tomorrow maybe. My normal nights are Monday and Thursday, and I did not come on this past Monday. I can't remember why. I think I have a TV problem, and I get addicted to watching certain TV shows, and I'll watch one when I get home from work while I'm eating dinner, and then I want to watch the next one because I want to know what happens next. You know what I mean? I just got done watching Animal Kingdom last week, and then I watched this show called Waterfront, and it has the guy that played Darren in it, and it was real good, and it was an 8-episode show, or I think it was 8. And then I started watching this other show with the guy. Well, it doesn't have the guy. It's a series. And the first season is out, but the guy that played Craig is going to be in the second season, and I can't remember the name of the show now. But I've started watching it, and I haven't gotten through all of that show yet, but there's some stuff I need to get done soon, so I really need to come on tomorrow night. Because I was supposed to make a baby sign for my daughter. She asked me to make her two signs for baby shower she's getting ready to have to go to, so I need to get those done because I'm not going to be here. Next week I'm leaving on Thursday to go to Destin, Florida, so I won't be here next Thursday, not tomorrow, but next Thursday through Sunday I'll be in Destin. Okay, so I got all the gray covered. Hi, Miss Trudy. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? Okay, so now I'm going to take a baby wipe and just wipe some of this back off. And I'll start up here where I started at. You know, this is taking some of the paint back off. Oh no, I didn't want that to happen. Okay, y'all can be the judge. Should I go ahead and use the darker one and put it on there too, or just leave it like this? What do y'all think? Should I use the Dark and Decrepit? It's like a dark blackish brown look to it. Whew. I am burning up. My fan's not on. What do y'all think? Thank you, Miss Trudy. Honestly, I don't even remember what I did with the Dark and Decrepit one. Oh, it's right here. Should I add the dark on it too, or just leave it? It looks good like this. All right. All right, so I'm gonna set this to the side. And then I'm gonna take these off of here. Okay. Look, here's one. Remember, I needed a rubber band last week or the week before, and here's one right here. I ought to keep this big old rubber band. Okay, so the only reason I bought these is because I just wanted the husks. I just wanted the husks, to be honest. But I don't want to take them all off, you know what I mean? I just thought I could take like a couple off each one or something, because they look like they're about to fall off anyway. And I really wanted to fold this one back up like this, but it's got this, it still has this one piece on the bottom of it, which I guess I could just cut it off, really. I probably would like hot glue this back up, but okay, let me know if you want me to use this one, because I'm gonna just attach it to the corner of the try the Dark and Decrepit. Okay. I mean, it's only paint. If we don't like it, I can always paint it over. I don't know what I did. What in the world has happened to this? It's just a paint bugger. That's the piece that doesn't really fit right. Okay. And I'll do the same thing that I did with the gray. I'm putting it on, and then I'm gonna wipe it back off with a baby wipe. I just thought that it would accent the piece better, along with the gray, to give it more dimension. Okay, so I have that one on. I'm just gonna, oh my goodness, grab my Now when this dries, I'm also going to put some rub and buff on it too. I like that. What do y'all think? Okay, so I got that out of the way. Now we're going to work on our corn. So what I'm going to do is take I'm going to take 3 of these wires. I have 3 of them, and I'm going to put them together and then bend them in half. Thank you, Miss Jackie. Thank you, Miss Charlotte. And then I bend them in half, and then I've never made these before. I think I mentioned that, so bear with me. I think I have to like twist these together like this, and then put this one on, and twist it together. Oh my goodness. Okay. So now I have them twisted together, and I got these beads today. These are 8mm beads, and I picked them up from Michael's. Oh, I didn't know they were in a Ziploc bag. Okay. Okay, it's 5 after 9, y'all. Do you want me to keep going, or do you want me to finish this tomorrow? Thank you, Margaret. Let me know. Because I still need to bead all these wires, and then I have a wood crow I need to paint, and then just glue everything on the picture. Keep going. Aw, thank you guys. Okay, let's see here. It doesn't seem like it's taken that long to bead these, so I'll just try to hurry. All right, I'll go. I'll keep going, y'all. Okay. All right. So how's everybody liking that it's fall? The holidays are just around the corner. Are you guys ready for that? Oops. Okay, so I did not watch a tutorial on this, so I'm not sure how the top of these are connected or finished off or whatever. So I think I'm going, because I don't want to lose any beads off of this one, I think I'm just going to twist it down and then maybe use a piece of wire to like bring them together. So has anybody decorated for Halloween yet? I have not, and I probably will not be able to until after I get back from my trip. Has anybody ever made these before? Do you, Miss Melanie? Oh yeah, me either, Miss Mona. Yeah, I don't like being cold. It seems like it used to not bother me, but it seems like now, since I'm older, the cold does bother me. I'm always cold. I went to my grandson's baseball game last night, and it was kind of chilly sitting out there at the ball field, and I wished I had taken a sweater with me. So now I know for next time. Yeah, I know. The white stuff can stay away. Okay, so this is about the same. Are they, Miss Shannen? I've always tried to put the Christmas up the day after Thanksgiving, but the past few years it hasn't worked out that way. It's like a couple weeks before Christmas is when I've been putting it up lately. I just haven't been in the mood. Especially last year. And this year doesn't look like it's going to be any better. My daughter is struggling bad, the one that lost her husband last year. Is it, Miss Shannen? Well, I hope you eat lots of good stuff. Right, exactly, Miss Mona. I always say that it should only snow on the grass, and that's it. If they could somehow prevent it from going on the sidewalks and streets, that would be my goal. Or if it could just snow in December and that's it, that would be great too. Because where I am, the worst months are January and February. Oh, thank you, Miss Shannen. She's struggling bad. She was on the phone with me in tears today. I can only do so much, and I can't help her when I'm working, so she's having issues with the daycare and some other stuff. There should be better help for single moms, that's for sure. Okay, I'm halfway done. Oh, thank you, Miss Melanie. Yeah, her name's Kia, so if you can keep her in your prayers, I surely would appreciate it. Sorry, this is probably the boringest thing ever, watching me do this, but almost done. Here we go. I should have pulled some cards out so I could ask you guys some trivia. I like doing that. Seeing what everybody has something different to say. I could grab them, they're right here. Oh, thank you. Okay, two more. I keep looking at these cards. They're talking to me. They're saying, grab me. See, what is the funniest Wi-Fi name you've come across? Oh, Miss Trudy, she's just struggling real bad. We lost her husband last year, the day before Thanksgiving, and she's just struggling with paying her bills and keeping a job, because every time my grandson blinks, they're sending him home from daycare, and she gets in trouble with her job when she has to leave to go pick him up. So just life pretty much is what she needs prayers for. So they're very much appreciated. It's hard for me to help her when I work too, and I help her with her bills and stuff, but we can't afford to keep paying her bills, so I don't know what she's going to do. Thank you, Miss Charlotte. I feel like that there should be better resources for single moms. She had help with the state paying her child care for the daycare, but apparently they've cut they've cut her. They're still paying some of it, but she's having to pay out of pocket for some too, and she just really can't afford it. Not with her rent, car payment, and all the other bills she has. And she's the only one working now, obviously, because my son-in-law's not here. But just everything. Hopefully it'll turn, hopefully everything will work out for her. Oh my goodness. Okay. Just one more after this, and then we'll get this thing together, and then just, oh, I still have to paint the, and I've got this, I don't know. It's probably not over on my shelf. It's probably on this table somewhere covered up, but I have the shimmer stuff that I was gonna put, if I could find, I have it in different colors, and if I could find the blue, I was gonna put some on the crow's wings. Because like in that picture, you can see where the light shines on the back of them, and it looks like their wings are blue. So I was just gonna add some of that if I could find it. Okay, this is the last one, y'all. My daughter's name is Keya, K-E-Y-A. Keya Lynn. Hi, Annette. If y'all's come in and I didn't say hi to you, I apologize. Make sure that you check out the list if you did not see the previous presenters. We started today at noon Eastern Standard Time, I believe, is when we started today, with Miss Sandie. I did not put the updated list in the comments. I can do that still after I get done, but the list of presenters is posted on my page. But if you go to the AIC group and join that group, it is free to join that group. You can see all the presenters in one place, and you'll be able to see Miss Sandie. She was the first one today. Okay, let's see here. Almost done. I'm just looking at paints, trying to figure out what colors I want to use. I think that's good. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a piece of wire and feed it through all these little loops that I made and connect them together that way. And then see, it kind of looks like an air corn now. Oh, I'm hoping that this top part is not even going to be showing. I probably do somewhere, but I don't know where. What do you... I don't know what you mean, Miss Melanie. See, I'm gonna paint them, and then I'm gonna put the husks around them. And I might even like put that part at the bottom so you can't, hopefully can't see it. See, it'll look like that kind of. Let's get them painted. And I think I'm going to use my sponges were up here somewhere, but I don't, there they are. So I'm kind of just going to put like a base coat of this color on them and then go over them with other colors. Oh, thank you, Miss Mona. I probably could have put like another I could have probably put another piece of wire to put 2 more things on there, but I'm just trying to get this done really quick. I'm just getting some random colors here. Really isn't how I envisioned it looking, but oh, thank you. You just have to trust the process sometimes. I'm going to dry this real good, and then I'm also going to put some Waverly wax on it. And I'll probably just use a baby wipe for that. Oh my goodness, my lid is not wanting to go on. Okay, so I have all the colors. Oh, thank you, Miss Shannon. I have all the colors on there. So now I'm just going to use my Waverly. Thank you, Margaret. And I'm going to go ahead and use a brush to put it on, and then I'm going to take a baby wipe to wipe some of it back off. And I really should. I'm going to water it down some too. if you wanted to make like a shorter, stubbier ear corn, you could probably use bigger beads and make a shorter one. That would be cute. Okay, so I had one out earlier. I don't know what happened to it, but I'm just going to use another one, I guess. See how it looks now. It looks good. Really cute. Okay, I'm just going to dry these real good. Thank you. So that's what they look like when they're dry. Okay. Waverly. I get this from Walmart. Wiping up that paint so I don't hopefully get it all over the place. Okay, so now I don't remember how I had these together a few minutes ago. I'm just gonna glue them together real quick. And see how I want these to lay in there. I'm going to go ahead and just glue this corn down in here really good. This piece is going to go around the front part of it. I'm going to bring the picture back over here. Oh wait, I'm not done painting yet. Let's get one of these crows painted. I got these from Amazon as well. Get a whole pack of them. So I'm just going to do this in black. And this is the Americana, just lamp black. Is what I have here. And I haven't decided how I want to place this yet. I think I'm just going to do it this way. This is beak, I don't remember what color their beaks are. Okay, so like the ochre yellow. Just a tad more. The voice is back on. I don't really, the Golden Bachelor, I don't watch either one of those. I watch The Voice every now and then, but I love American Idol, so I'll watch that when it comes out. Okay, so I have him all blacked out in his tux, and then I'll just use that same yellow that I used on the corn for his beak. That actually worked out pretty well with the black being mixed in with that. It made it just a little bit darker. Okay, so I got that. Oh my goodness, I just now saw this on my little shelf here. This is the enchanted, it's called Iridescent Top Coat Acrylic. It's Deco Art Americana Enchanted, and this is the blue, and this is what I'm going to put on his wings. And it's white, and then when it dries, it'll have that blue iridescent look to it. So I'm going to just put it across the top of his wings. It's so cool that I just found it like I did. And it's already showing up the blue. That made my day. So I'm gonna just dry this real good. Hopefully without burning myself. Isn't that cool? Okay, let's see here. Just getting everything out of the way so I can bring the picture back over here. So here's what we have going on. So should I use this piece or just use this one? I think I'm just going to use the one I made with the beads because it's big enough. I'm just going to attach it right to the frame. These corn shucks are not wanting to cooperate, so I'm having to hold it. feel like I should have used that rubber band to hold this together at the bottom. Where is my, I have this quick and stick, or stick fast, and this is the thick, so I'm just going to add some of that in here. Okay, I think it's finally sticking. And then just one more thing. I am going to put my crow on here. And make it 3D so it's like popping up off the thing. So I'm just going to put the little square on here, and then I'm going to just set it down. Hopefully I get him in a good spot. Thank you, Miss Melanie. And then I've got these extra pieces. Of corn stalk. Because I messed up on the cut over here on this one side, so I'm just gonna put this over here. And that fixes that side. So there we have it, y'all. We've got the corn stalks and the crows. What do y'all think? The only thing that didn't do right is the crackle. I wanted it to crackle. What you think? The corn, the beads for the corn came from Michael's, along with the corn for the husk corn. The little crows came from Amazon. The picture frame came from Goodwill, and I just printed these. The printable was off of a Google search. So what do y'all think? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I told my husband I'd only be on here for an hour, and look at me. I used up my time and the previous time. So, but at least I got it done. And tomorrow I'll be back on to make a door hanger. And I hope you enjoyed the craft that I did. Thank you for sticking it out with me. And you guys enjoy the rest of your night and stay crafty. Bye, y'all.